All right. I don't know how good the audio is. I can up the audio because I'm gonna be right here, standing right here. So gotta make sure the audio is good. I'm listening it as well. I don't know how good the audio is. I can up the audio because I'm gonna be right here, standing right. That's perfect. That's actually pretty high. Yeah, we'll keep it that way. And then what we're gonna do this, do that, do that. Okay. We're good. Yep. Okay. We're gonna sift. We're gonna start with the hollows first, and these are all gonna be listed. All of these, each and every one of them, it's gonna be listed for sure. So what we're just gonna go ahead by alphabetical orders. A lot of people don't like this. So yeah, I mean this is how I do it. Everybody has their own ways. I don't need a card sorter because we're monsters like that, you know? Exactly how I do it, baby. How I do it. You can do it your way. This is how I do it. Dugong, Rocky, Luxray, Rocky, Dugong, Horse, Dugong, Dugong, Emperor, Clifty, Coridon, Coridon, Yoscada, Slicer, Doris, King, and Vileplume. I was gonna get messy. It's gonna look like it. It looks messy, but it's not. Trust me. I'm a doctor. I've been here before. Now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna move the reverse there. But we're not working with reverse hollow right now. Ethan. You can see this. Scissor, Blood Moon, Zarude, Darkrai, Oricoro, Raging Bull, Professor, Darkrai, Meowscarada, Flygon, Dugong, Andoris, Oris, Rocky, Dugong, Verizon. Wrong side, buddy. The monkey Pokemon, Blaziken, Hydropple, Blaziken, Koopa, Protect, Verizon, T-Mobile, Glandoris, Goldingo, Cherilage, Colossal, Tapu Koko, Moltres, Cinderace, Doodoo, Machamp, Vulpin, Dreadnought, and Arcadon. There we go. There we go, buddy. Pretty easy. Pretty simple. We got all the alphas here, them all in one area. We got the GHI, MNOP. We got the STUVWXYNZ. Put that all in the side here where we can come back to it later on. Give me a second. Don't be rogue. Don't be rude. This is very quick because there's not many hollows. There's a lot of reverse. That's kind of the main reason why this is going to be super easy to do. Not that hard. The more you do this, it get a lot easier and easier. I do this pretty much every single day, 2 hours a day, and yeah, then sifting and then listing, and do it so much that at this point it's just so natural. You kind of get familiar with the Pokemon, understand what they are, and the looks of the Pokemon is just it's just natural. It just become natural at this point. You don't get to learn this in one day, but you know what? In one day, you learn a lot if you start, you know, going hands on with your products. BBQ, Dugong, Lockstray. Yeah, this used to take me so long back then, but now it's so easy now, man. I can do this with my eye closed. That's how easy it is. Yeah, I notice a lot of people make this so complicated every time I watch people stream, and then I wonder why they're taking so much of their time to do the rest of the other things, and it's just because they make the things so complicated. Like it's too slow. Like look at this. I'm about 500 cards done sorted already. It's how fast it is. Anybody could do this. Like my daughter could do this. You know, but I just don't understand why people makes it so difficult for themselves when this is like the easiest thing to do. It's alphabetical orders. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be expert in one day, but once you create a tool that works for you, again, efficiency is really very important. Sorry, efficiency is very important, but that efficiency dies. Excuse me, consistency is very important, but that consistency dies if you don't have good system. You're just you're just going to be constantly doing the same thing over and over again with no progress. All right, so we're done alphabetically all these follows, and now I'm just storing them to their designated location. Now we could do the reverse next. All right, we got a bunch of reverse that we're gonna work with, so it's gonna be fun. Put that on the side. This is my favorite thing to do with this business is just sifting. I love sifting. I love going through the cards. I really enjoy this and just kind of see what they are, what I'm working with, and just to see that one particular card that's gonna make some value. I mean, all these cards are gonna sell. It's a Pokeball pattern, and then the side. Like all these cards are going to sell at some point. It's just a matter of when. And that's kind of really how my mindset with this business is that everything sells. It's just a matter of when that get into that particular person who's looking for that card. This light is really it's not good. Let me move this light because it's causing a lot of issue here. I know that's a lot of light. It's just because it's reflected from the, the hollow inverter. Hold on as well. Hold on. All right. Oh, well, I guess we'll just work that way. It's okay. I'm not really worried about that. Then you know that light is gonna be a big problem. is so quick, man. Yeah, easy. And you could do this with chaos sorting too. Like, this is so much easier because then this is just anti duplicates prevention. Alvista, Enamel Fungus, Florigetto, Lucian Vonsley, Volbid, Inferno, and Zebra. Yanma, Rapid Ash, Sacred Ash. That's a good seller too. Sacred Ash. Arvin Sandwich is really good also. A lot of the trainer stuff will have a listing of those at some point. We just don't have the time to work on those right now. That's something that we're building up and we will eventually start listing them. Right now I am focusing on just mainly the Pokemon. So we will be separating all of those um, trainers, hollows and reverse trainers. They just yeah, they do sell. They do sell. It's just that I just I need to focus on the Pokemon till I can start adding trainers on the inventory. I do have a plan and a way for me to navigate. They're all going to be in the same system. I'm big on efficiency, and efficiency is what going to make this business grow. It's just a matter of just constant, uh, learning and adjusting when it comes to making mistakes and figuring a way to stay efficient as possible. There's no perfections, but if we could work to make things a lot easier for us, I think that's the best mindset when it comes to running a business like this. This business is supposed to be hard. Yes, I love it. I love the fact that it's hard. It makes the competition a little less. There's less competition with tools and a good system. I think it's super easy. And I think that's a lot of people are overthinking it, which is good. It takes away a lot of the um, competition out there. I wouldn't be on this field if it was easy. If it was easy, then everybody's mother will be on this business right now. But yes, not everybody is computer savvy, but now with tools, with AI and stuff like that, anybody could be anybody can do this now. You know, anybody can do this. It's not many people wants to get into this field because they're afraid of I don't know, a lot of it's fear. Again, it's literally almost zero risk. I have already made or quadrupled the money that I've invested on my inventory. And a lot of the backlogs that I have, they're just extra stuff that I have right now. They are just sitting there waiting for the day for me to list them. And there are profit into the business. Eventually they'll become actual fund. Right now they're just sitting there and eventually we could move them. So we sift bulk every single day and all the valuable stuff we keep and sealed in a storage warehouse. Then eventually once we have the space and time to work on them, we could start adding them into our inventory. But right now we just don't have enough space and enough time to do all of that. So we're prioritizing more on the things that we have control of and stuff that we know that's gonna sell So yeah, we're kind of just handpicking right now, but and eventually once I have more room and once we make this more of a fulfillment rather than more of just a hobby. I don't even consider this a hobby. Well, it is a hobby. But I like to put that in the back of my head that this is also a complete fulfillment. It's a business that is actually making revenue. It is a very consistent revenue that is growing every single day. So if we constantly hit the same number every month, 7 to 8 thousand a month, we're gonna be at least $90,000 a year, closing to $90,000 a year, net profit of $4,000 to $5,000 a month, selling 2 cents card. If we can keep getting that same amount of number, we'll add a few higher end valuable cards in there, which I think is gonna kick it up a little bit higher to where we want to be. We're adding a little bit EXs in there, some more desirable cards. But right now, I'm very happy with just the low end 2 cents card, and it is moving very constant um, in our business, and I'm making a good amount of money and good return. We haven't paid ourselves yet. The money that we had invested since September 2025 has been just sitting in the bank. We haven't touched any of that yet. So that's something that at some point we will touch, but right now we're just letting it all sit there until I have a plan, and that plan is I can't really talk about it. I hate talking about my goals and plan until I'm fully confident about actually doing it. You know, I am very confident, but when it's not concrete and I haven't really done any movement to it, I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk about it when that door opens, but right now we're not there yet. So yeah, but it's getting closer. We talk about it all the time. Talk about it with my wife all the time. So we have a lot of things that's going to be happening in the next couple of months. I think that if we really want to expand and we want to grow, I think that is the smartest thing to do. Um, some of these cards are bending due to humidity. This is the reason why you got to keep them in a nice room. I have a humidifier running in this room, so a lot of these probably from it was bended probably because of the old owner. Probably kept it outside or something like that. But that's still gonna sell. I mean, it's gonna be on a sleeve, and hopefully, it's a binder copy or it's gonna be something that they're gonna play with. I mean, I hope it's not a binder copy. I hope it's more of something that they're gonna play with. That was the word I was looking for. Wrong side. All right, let's remove this one here. I could actually almost I could start listing another 1,000 card today, but I don't have the time. It's always where we slack on. We're always slacking time because there's so much stuff. We got to do our fulfillment. We got to pull orders today and then drop our orders tomorrow. That's that's where we at with this next couple of days. Wow. That lighting is just awful, man. It's so bright. I don't know why it's like that. Oh well, it's not. It's just because it's the card is underneath it, and that's the reason why. Our setup is just not good. We just need to fix our setup. That's all. Alright, so that's about no well this morning. Wow, we did that's about 700 cards, and that's already been look how easy that was. That's already been sorted. Wow, it's pretty good. Pretty goddamn good. Lucha, Crashing Hammer, Pokey, Ratata, Luxio, Sneevy, Kadabra, Tang Palmy, Dugong, Pallion, Punk, Browser, Oddish, Dawn, Lombre, Apom, Lombre. Just gonna name the Pokemon so I can get familiar with the Pokemon. Procalor, Capsicant, Serino, Wisely, Mankey, Meowscarada, Zangoose, Professor Officer, Kilowattra, Normal, Electric, Artisan, Emperor, Drayton, Nancy, Chantel, Wimpad, Servine. Is that Barbacle? Barbacle? Eradicate, Chinks, Maxwell, Tyrant, the Judge, and yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. That was pretty easy. Let me also check the lighting. Like, do I have filter on the light? It looks so dark. Why does it look so dark? There we go. It's better. All right. We're gonna work with alpha today. So these are all in alphabetical orders. Let me just move these. All right. I just hold on. All right, let's do reverse hollow. Um, just gonna we're gonna go ahead and see here. Okay, good. Remove all the trainers. There's a lot of trainers on this one. It's pretty good. Trainer sells really well, by the way. And I do list all hollows and reverse trainers also until we're running out of space. And then from there, once we're running out of space, that's when we start handpicking more of the valuable cards. We have enough space to list at least 50,000 cards, so I'm pretty happy with that number. And that's our comfort area is 20,000. But I want to scale and test it out and see. Let's see. I want to see how it is at 30,000 listing. We were at 30,000 for about 2 weeks, and it was very chaotic. And that's the reason why we transitioned, and we were making a lot of sales. But at that point, we had to reconfigure. But with this new system and the way how we're set up now, I wonder how 30,000 listing, roughly pretty close to about 50,000 quantity. Uh, well, yeah, it's pretty rough, but we'll figure it out. I won't know till we get there, right? In worst case, if things go south, we could just pause some of the inventory or just increase the price for now till we reconfigure the system. But I think I'm gonna be all right with the new system and the way how it's designed now. I think I'm gonna be okay. I think everything is gonna be all right. So as of right now, we're only at about 4,000 listing, 12,000 quantity. So it's a, even with that number now, we're doing pretty goddamn good. Like I can't believe we're doing so good comparing to like when we had 20,000, 30,000. Well, when we were at that number, we were doing really good. But even this comparison with this number that we're working with is not too shabby at all. Not too shabby. All right, there's that. Not done. And yep, I just put them all together. Actually, yeah, we can just do this. Put these together. Because when we sift them later on, it's gonna be a lot easier. Right. A lot of water, psychic type. I don't see any normal type trainers, no electric type. That's easy. This one, okay, we got some normal type and steel type in here, which is really good. No trainers though. Okay, good. So this has been sifted before. Dragon type and electric type also down here. Pretty good. Yeah, we sifted this before during the reset. That's good. That makes it easier for us. What we got here? Oh, we got more. All right. Oh, grass type as well. Yeah, this is all been sifted before, which is good. We only a few left for Hall Universe. This is super easy. Yeah, we didn't list a lot of normal type on our last batch, which is good. So we can work on these. A lot of normal type and steel type. There we go. Pretty good. There's a trainer on the bottom there. That makes it even a lot easier for us. We just kind of just move them on the side. Now, go back with this file and just remove all the electric type and dragon type as well. The trainer. Good. Easy. All right, now we got, hold on. We got more, but I think these are all, no, wait, hold on. Some few grass type in there. Okay. All right, now we're working with grass type, fighting type, and electric, dark, and psychic. Very simple. We're doing the same thing we're doing, just moving them, separating them apart. Right. Psychic goes there. I don't think there's that much psychic. I don't think we pull enough. This is super easy because a lot of these are already sorted, so we don't have to really worry much about it. So this is a little bit easier. I like it when it's harder, so we kind of know exactly how things are when it's natural. This is not usually normal. Usually it's not like this. So it's usually like this. You can see here, boom, 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 and then we just grab those. Usually I put them on the side here. Yeah, grass type, fire and water goes there. Yeah, I prefer sorting and sifting without a tray. Tray is just too slow, too slow. Everybody got their own preference. That this is my way. You have your own way. So I like my way. Stick to my way. I'm gonna stick to my way, not your way, but my way. Move wrong side. It's pretty much do a little quick cleanup. When I get too overwhelmed, this is exactly how I do it. All right, we got the water. Remove the electric type. We got the grass type, and you got the dark type. Pretty much done here with Hall and Reverse. That was pretty quick. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick, which is good. Exactly where we want to be. We want to be as efficient and fast as fuck. Gotta be fast, boys. We gotta be fast. Exactly where we want to be. Speed is the key to this business. Done. Boom. But we're not done. That's the first phase of sorting and sifting. Now we're gonna start with the small stuff first. Like these are small stuff. I think what I'm gonna do, we wanna separate them by their type. You might find this a little chaotic. A lot of people do the chaos sorting, and I don't follow that. I like the old traditional way, and I have my own reason why. You can see how quick for me to do this. It's so easy. Like my daughter could do this in 20 minutes. Took us about 20 minutes to do it. What 700 cards? We did 1,000 penalty. We did 500 hollows, and we did 700 reversed within 20 minutes. How long we been live now? Been live. I don't know, like 20, 30 minutes, somewhere around there. Dude, we're unbeatable, man. We sifted and we sorted alphabetical orders. 1,000 card within less than an hour. Even with some of these were already sifted, like 50-50. I mean, look at that. We would have probably taken us half an hour. Even yeah, I don't care. Even if it was all mixed, it would have still been fast. It would have still been at roughly pretty close to 30 minutes to 20 minutes around that area. Okay. The next one, gonna do this. We're doing the fighting type or ground type, you guys call it, and grass type. Dude, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Dude, the weekday have gone so fast, man. It's crazy. When you're busy and you're just constantly working, the time goes by so fast. I have no rest at all these last couple of days. I kind of feel bad for my wife because we haven't been spending time outdoor a lot lately. I heard she had picked up hobbies to go to the gym with her friends, which is super good. And I'm just been putting my time on the business. Someone got to make the money in the house, right? Someone got to feed. Someone gotta put food on the table. So exactly what I'm doing. I still have my freedom, my free time to go do stuff when I get time. Right now, which I told my wife, um, give me time and trust me in the process. I think this is. I know that this is gonna grow once it's fully built, which is already showing a lot of result within this last couple of months. So I'm very happy that she's in board with this. She really enjoyed Pokemon, and every time we open packs as well, she's always happy. I'm happy when she's happy. You gotta make the missus happy. All right, we're pretty much done. We just gotta do the steel type and normal type, which is you know. Luckily, these are all already organized. But yeah, it should have probably taken us half an hour to do 1,000 card. I used to time myself doing this, but not anymore. I know we used to be at pretty close to half an hour, even if they were mixed and they're mixed bulk. When we scan this, we're all gonna find cars that are not in their designated types, which is completely okay. Because even when I'm pulling orders, when I see one car that is not in its designated area, completely all right. So this one, there's a lot of normal type and a lot of magnetic type or steel type. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of steel type. So eventually, once we hit 11,000 of hollows in reverse, we're gonna start handpicking more of the higher valuable cards. Right now, we are listing all variations. Eventually, we'll have a crowd control, but right now, we're just listing everything because we have the space in the room. Once everything start moving this much of metal type, that's exactly how I want to be on every slides. But this much is perfect as well because they're easy to grip. I could still go here and do this. So these two, I could probably split them off, which is what I'm going to do right now. So we're going to split them off. Okay, hold on a second. Then we still have the electric and dragon type. Those are done because they're not. There's not many dragon and electric type, so it's gonna be super easy to work with. So doing this also kind of give me an idea what we have in here. You can see we have a lot of Ducklet and Farfetch. Is that a bad thing? No, because there's a sell value, even EV, there's a desire. I think the word, well, sell value is a good word, but desirable is a better word, I think. It is a very desirable card. So a lot of people are always looking for that. This card shouldn't be here. As you can see, sometimes things get slipped in here, but the fact that we do this, and it's still gonna get scanned. So any card that's here that shouldn't be here is eventually gonna be moved to their designated location. So pretty easy. It's crazy. We're doing this and we're pretty much ready to list another 1,000 cards. Crazy. There's a lot of EV in this, so which is good. Exact type of bolt that we want to see. Beware. I need to put some lotion in my hand because they're not gripping on my hand right now. It's making me less efficient. Articuno, Aerodactyl, Duo, Slicer. Canary. Let me put some lotion real quick. This how I keep my hand nice and silky. All right, and it doesn't affect the card, by the way. You can see here, it does not affect it at all. It does make me move a lot faster and better. You can see it does make a big difference. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not fighting into the card anymore. Just letting it slide to my fingertip, just like that. I'm an expert at this. I've done this so many times, so easy. All right, this is good. Now we can put this in our box, ready for photograph and ready to be listed. This is our box right here. It's gonna go in here, just like that. Gonna go facing down. No, we do not sleeve them. They're not worth sleeving. I mean, they are, but they're not. I don't sleeve hollows in reverse. You can do it if you want to. I don't need to. They're protected in there. They're in a humidifier environment. It is nice and cozy in there. So we don't need to put them on a what you call it, top loader or whatever you sleeve. Excuse me. What else do we have? And I'm just putting dividers on them while I'm sliding them in the box. This is what I'm doing right here. They all go in here. They're facing the opposite. Got normal type, and then the magnetic type. And then next we're gonna do the electric type. Yeah, we're not adding trainers on these bulk. Trainer is something that we're gonna work on at some point. Not today. I still haven't touched trainer card also, so that's a future conversation. We're gonna do fire next. There's not many fire here. Okay. And again, hollows and reverse goes first. Hollows goes first, and then we're gonna shift it up and have all the reverse in the backside of this cue box. All right, we're gonna do the dark type and psychic type next. There's a lot of grass type, so we need to split the grass type also. This is so cool. Here they are, exactly what they are. They're gonna have labels on them at some point, and then we're gonna push this up. All the reverse is gonna be on the top, and the front is gonna be all hollow. Then now we're gonna do this, the grass type. Yeah, we might miss one or two, which is completely okay because they all go into one SKU box. If we're missing the card, we know where it's gonna be and we know exactly where we're gonna look. That's the reason why I prefer doing it this way rather than the chaos system because you don't know exactly what those are, especially if you miss one or two. And let's say it's there, and you have a person that buys multiple cards, and those cards happen to be missing in that area. There's no way for you to find that card when you have a chaos system. When you have it sorted like this, you know where it is, and then you could easily pull that duplicated card for that buyer. It makes it a lot easier for you to accomplish that rather than having to go to your computer or to your phone searching for that SKU for that particular card. It's just so tedious. It's so tedious. I'd rather spend time doing this and sorting and sifting, and it's also what I enjoy about the business anyway, sorting and sifting. So I'd rather do it this way. I know a lot of people dislike the alphabetical orders. I don't know about you, man. The chaos system is just it works if you have a very small inventory under 3,000, even maybe 5,000. But if you sell quantity like I do, and if you like variations and you want people to come to your store because you have quantities of what they're looking for, it makes it more compelling for the audience or the buyers, excuse me, and then they see that and they recognize your store more of a variations, a hub for them to purchase their deck build or their collection for their master set, rather than having to type for that individual card left and right. That's just not it's just not doable for me. It's just I like to think as a buyer. If I was gonna go to your store and you have multiple different listing for that particular car, it's so tedious, man. It's just such a pain in the balls. I don't know. I would blow my mind. I would be like, oh man, I can't do. I don't know. That's there are inventory tools out there, but it doesn't resolve the issue of the duplicate listing. It resolved the idea of how much of stuff that's sold within that SKU system, but in reality, the fulfillment still doesn't exist. Like you still have the buyers are still have to go and type in and search for that particular cards. So you're still not helping in that way. I don't know. It's just my own take when it comes to chaos sorting, and I've done chaos sorting for 5 years. Chaos sorting is not new. Chaos has been created many times in the eBay world. Shoes, clothes, and all that. It's all chaos put into a SKU on alphabetical order with a number dedicating to where it's located. That's literally what the chaos sorting uh, came from. But yes, chaos sorting had always existed. It's not just in the TCG world. It's always been there, partner. Now we're gonna move this back. This one you gotta be careful because you don't wanna you don't wanna hurt your card. Still wanna be gentle. All right, so you can see this is pretty close to 800 cards here. So 800 reverse hollow, all in alphabetical order. It took us about less than an hour to sift, sort, and put them in a managing SKU box. Pretty good. Now then we can take a photograph of this later on, but not yet. I do want to add. There's still a little more space here, so we're gonna add. Shit, man. Do I want to add trainers? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Shouldn't. Trainer will have his own space. I shouldn't add trainer. I think I learned that the hard way. Dude, they look so nice. Look at this. They all look so perfect in a way where I could just come in here. A person bought something. Oh, it's QA1. I could just come here. Oh, alphabetical order. Beware. So easy. I don't. I see a lot of people. They put like a sleeve bag on their inventory. Like, stop it. I'm never gonna sell. And I always put that in my description. All my cards are non-gradable. Don't grade it. They're more collectible or playable. Um, and so we're pretty much done here. I'm gonna do the rest tomorrow. I do need to make my fulfillment and pull orders. So there's that. I'm gonna make a video out of this. So hope you enjoy it. Probably is gonna do a background talk or whatever. Talk about what I talked about while live. So yeah, peace. A-Town.